Hey guys, what's going on? Marky Sharky here, and today I will be showing you all of the setups that you need to do and how to do them so that you can do the heist quickly and effectively as a solo player. This is part 1 of 2 videos where I'll be showing you how to do the entire heist in under 1 hour, so make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss the second video where I'll be showing you how to do the heist finale. So, first things first, we have to go and scope out the island. To do this, you have to start the gather intel mission from your Kosatka. When you start the mission, check your map for the location of where you have to go. If it's far away, then just fast travel with your Kosatka to save time as it's only $2,000. Once you're there, you'll have to take out a few people and then steal a plane. I've noticed that it can actually take a rocket, but it's best not to risk it as you will be needing this plane to get to Cayo Perico. Once you've stolen it, you'll have to fly it down to the bottom of the map, which is a pretty easy but painfully long process. It's especially annoying when the game glitches out and doesn't actually let you fly to Cayo Perico, which has happened to me a few times now. I'm not sure why this happens, so if anyone else is having this problem, then let me know in the comments below. As soon as you spawn into the island, find yourself a vehicle, preferably a bike, and start heading over to the communications tower. Once you're there, just look for the big old signal box. This could be on the ground or somewhere further up the signal tower, but once you find it, interact with it, and then you'll need to hack the cameras. For this, you just need to make the number at the top of the screen using the numbers on the left. There's several symbols on the right, and each of these has a different function to the symbol on the left. The square with a line going through it means that it'll multiply the number by 1, which just keeps it the same. The symbol with 3 lines means that it'll multiply whatever number you join to it by 2. And finally, the X will multiply whatever number you join to it by 10. Once you've done the hack, then you'll be able to access the security cameras on your phone. Scroll 3 cameras to the right so that you're on the basement camera, and pan the camera so that you can find the primary objective in the basement. There are 5 different primary targets that you can get after you've completed the heist once, and they all have varying payouts as I will show you. Tequila is worth the least at 900k. Then comes the ruby necklace at 1 million. Then we have bearer bonds at 1.1 million. Then the pink diamond at 1.3 million, and the best is the sapphire panther, which will give you 1.73 million. And if you do the heist in hard mode, then you get 10% more, so you can multiply all of the values by 1.1. The sapphire panther will likely be similar to the diamonds in the casino heist. It'll probably be made available in some event weeks that'll happen every couple of months. You don't need to worry about scoping out the other rooms of the main compound, as you won't be able to access most of them solo anyway, so just save yourself some time. If you want to, you can scope out El Rubio's office, as there are up to 2 paintings which can spawn there, but they will be in the final heist regardless, so there's no need to check them now as you will find them in the finale. In my opinion, the secondary targets and points of interest are just not worth scoping out at all, because you can get the secondary targets even if you haven't scoped them out, and I don't end up using the points of interest anyway. So, if you really want to, you can scope out the main dock secondary interests just to make sure they're there, but almost all of the time there will be stuff there, and if it's not, then there are 2 other backup spawns fairly close by. For more information on these, check out my secondary targets video, I'll leave a link in the description below. Now, let's go over the prep missions. I'll be showing you the method and order that I use to do these missions as quickly and easily as possible. Start by calling your Kosatka to Vespucci Beach or Elysian Island, depending on which you prefer. I personally go for Vespucci Beach as I like its location in relation to everything else. For the approach vehicle that we will be taking, the Kosatka and Longfin are both good options. From what I found, the Longfin has an easier prep mission, but the Kosatka saves you a little bit of time in the heist. And who knows, it might be those few seconds that you save that mean you actually complete the elite challenge. For the Longfin prep mission, you first have to fly to a location, and it'll then tell you the locations of some trucks that you can steal. The truck locations depend on the location that it asks you to fly to, so I'll show you which spawns correspond to which locations on screen now. So these are the truck spawns for Vespucci, these are the truck spawns for La Mesa, and these are the truck spawns for Vinewood. However, you can make your life a lot easier if you already own a truck such as the Phantom Wedge. You can just call in your own truck and use that instead of their truck. And trust me, your Phantom Wedge will be a lot faster than what they give you. You can also steal a truck off the street if you find one of those quicker than the spawned ones, and if you're having trouble losing the cops, then you just kill yourself and you'll lose your wanted level. For the Kosatka missions, fast travel your Kosatka near to where you have to go and drive it very close to the other submarine. Then you can leave your Kosatka and have a very short swim to the other one. When you enter their sub, you'll need to kill the guards as you look for the sonar jammer, so a good shotgun like the assault shotgun will be handy. I'd personally recommend going to the left initially instead of going down the ladder, as there is a guard who can instantly kill you as soon as you go down the ladder. Another thing to bear in mind is the guards always spawn in the same location, so as you do this setup more and more, you'll get quicker and quicker at it. In the Kosatka mission, when you die, there is a risk that you will just get repeatedly spawn kills by the helicopters, which is really annoying, so I would recommend bringing some snacks and body armor to help you make it back to the submarine. There is 3 possible locations where the sonar jammer could be, and I will show you them all on screen now. Bonus tip for this mission which I found out whilst editing this video. As you drive your Kosatka over, you can press right on the D-pad or your equivalent to go onto the periscope. From here, you're able to fire lock-on missiles to take out the helicopter and boats. To do this, hold down aim whilst looking at the target and then press shoot when it goes red. Also, when you dive your submarine down close to the other one, hold down right on the D-pad to put the submarine on autopilot and keep its position fixed. That way it'll stay submerged, making the mission even easier. The next prep mission varies depending on your primary target. If you have the Madrazo files or the bearer bonds, then it'll be the Safe Codes prep mission. If you have the Tequila, Ruby Necklace, Pink Diamond or Sapphire Panther, then it'll be the Plasma Cutter prep mission. The Safe Codes prep mission will always be exactly the same. You start by going to the casino, and if you're a penthouse owner, then you can take a shortcut by entering straight from the terrace. If you don't own a penthouse, then go to the parking garage, grab a key card from the back of one of the cars, and then take the elevator up. Once you're outside the apartment, just kill the guards. It doesn't have to be stealthily, because even if you do it stealthily, the people inside will probably still know you're there. Once you're inside, you just have to find the head of security, who will be marked with a big red arrow, so you can ignore the text that they send you telling you what the guy looks like, because the arrow makes him pretty obvious. Once again, the assault shotgun or something similar will be pretty useful here. There's 3 different locations which you can spawn in, and I'll show you all of them in this video. Once you kill him, you can search him and obtain the safe codes. Then you can let the guards kill you to complete the mission quicker, as you don't have to return these to the Kosatka. The Plasma Cutter prep mission is also quite easy. You have to go to a safe house, take a picture of the planning board and send it to Pavel. Make sure to stand a fair distance away from the board, otherwise for some reason it doesn't count. As soon as you send it to Pavel, you can leave the building and then go to the location on your GPS. Once there, just blow up the 2 vans and any people near them and then steal the Plasma Cutter. Feel free to go all in with the explosives because you can't destroy the Plasma Cutter. As soon as you get it, try to escape quickly, as there will be reinforcements arriving in cars who are very accurate with their shots and can be very annoying. Once you're clear from danger, just deliver it to the Kosatka where you can start your next mission. Next up, we have the Fingerprint Cloner prep mission. You start by going to a warehouse where you'll have to take out some guys. You can enter the warehouse sneakily by putting the lever on the box to the side of the warehouse, but this is a waste of time because as soon as you shoot one of them, the others will just start shooting anyway. So just kill the guards however you like and then hack the laptop, which should be pretty easy as we've done this hack plenty of times by now. Then you have to go to the archive, and here it is definitely worth shooting the cameras, as it means people won't come after you once you leave the building. And in case you're wondering, no, you don't need suppressed weapons to shoot the cameras. Once you're inside, run down to the end of the room and the fingerprint scanner will be on one of the far desks. The game will tell you which desk exactly once you get near. Once you grab it, leave the building and you should be able to deliver it peacefully to your Kosatka. Moving on to the cutting torch prep mission. There are 3 locations where this mission can take place, and they will all be on construction sites. There's 2 approaches that you can take to this mission. You can either try fighting your way through the guards whilst you look for the cutting torch, or you can put on one of these hard hats which will make you undetectable by the guards. I will show you the location of the hard hat for every construction site on screen. The cutting torch will be inside one of the boxes with the green arrow above them. Just interact with the box to pick it up and deliver the cutting torch to your Kosatka to complete this prep. Ignore the explosives prep mission as you don't need it, so it's just a waste of time. At first the game says it's mandatory, but once you do the others, it turns into optional, so you don't need to bother with that. For the weapons loadout prep mission, I personally think the Conspirator is the best loadout. The pistol is really great for when you're going stealthy and trying to headshot the guards, and if you do get found, then the military rifle is a solid assault rifle to power your way through. The sticky bombs are also a nice addition, so if you get found coming out of the main compound, you can put sticky bombs on El Rubio's helicopter and blow it up once it takes off. I also like the crackshot loadout if I'm going completely stealthy, as the AP pistol is a solid pistol and the sniper is really great for silently taking out enemies from a long range. But honestly, this part is just personal preference, so choose whatever loadout you work best with. Regardless of what you choose, make sure that you buy the suppressors so that you can do the mission stealthily. For the mission itself, there are 2 types of missions, each with 3 different locations. For the first, you have to go to an office somewhere and kill some people. I recommend flying, as then you can just land on the roof, which makes it a lot easier. Then you have to find and open the gun locker and then steal the weapons from inside it. The layout of these offices is exactly the same as the CEO offices, so the gun locker will be in exactly the same place as it is in your CEO office if you have one. When you try to open the gun locker the first time, it'll say that you need to do a hack first, so just turn around and go onto the computer where you'll be able to do a very easy hack that we've seen plenty of times before, and then you'll be able to go back and open the gun locker and access the weapons inside. Once you've got them, you can just deliver them to your Kosatka to complete the prep mission. For the other type of mission, you first have to fly to the Merryweather HQ in Elysian Island. This is where leaving your submarine in Elysian Island saves you a little bit of commuting time. Then you have to follow the Valkyrie all the way up to some location in the top of the map. The Valkyrie is really slow, so what you're going to want to do is pull up your map and look at the direction that the Valkyrie is heading in. You can then use this map to see which spot the Valkyrie is heading towards, and then just go there ahead of the Valkyrie. Once you're there, kill all of the people before the helicopter arrives. You can do this with your missiles, as the Avenger is rocket proof, but be careful as the people have very good aim, so you may need a few snacks ready. Once you've killed them all, wait for the Valkyrie to catch up, and when it arrives you can destroy it. Make sure you don't destroy it until it turns red on the minimap, otherwise you will fail the mission. And be careful, as it has explosives rounds that will kill you very quickly. Next, you can head inside the Avenger through the door on the right. Once you're inside, there will be 2 guards to kill, who should be pretty easy to take out, especially if you're using a good shotgun. Then you can go and pick up the weapons, which will be near where the guards are standing. As you do that, the Avenger will start taking off, so head back to the side that you came from and grab a parachute if you need one. And when the yellow circle appears, you can jump out from the Avenger and head back to your helicopter. There will be 2 Merryweather vehicles approaching you, who have very good aim, so try to stay safe and take them out. When you get into your Sparrow, it may be a good idea to have snacks ready just in case they start shooting whilst you take off. Then request your Kosatka and head over to it so that you can deliver the weapons and complete the prep. You don't need to do the disruption prep missions, as we will be doing the heist finale without getting caught. However, if you know that you're going to get caught and have to do it aggressively, then the weapons disruption prep mission might be worth your time, as it reduces their weapons from military rifles to pistols and machine pistols. The others aren't really worth doing, as the guards don't wear armor anyway, and the helicopter that you need to worry about is El Rubio's one, which is unaffected by the disruption missions anyway. Now for the order of the prep missions. The order that you do them in can save you some time, as it can mean that you have to spend less time commuting around the map, so here is my advice for the best order. Obviously you have to start with the gather intel prep mission, you have no choice in that. After that, call in your Kosatka to the Spoochy Beach or Elysian Island, whichever you prefer. From here, I like to do the equipment prep missions first, as they all involve starting in a Kosatka, doing something in Los Santos, and then returning to the Kosatka, where you can start your next prep mission. The only exception to this is the safe codes prep, which don't actually require you to return to the Kosatka once you've finished it. If you're choosing the Longfin for your approach vehicle, then you can do this prep mission along with the equipment preps. Next, you're going to want to do the weapons prep mission, as this could either stay in Los Santos if you get the office mission, or end up towards the top of the map if you get the Merryweather mission. If you do end up getting the Merryweather mission, then return your Kosatka to storage as you're flying up. And once you're at the location or you've finished stealing the weapons, you can call in your Kosatka again for it to spawn right next to you. And then, if you're doing the Kosatka prep mission for the approach vehicle, then do this one last. And if it is far away from where you're currently located, then just fast travel to the location to save you some time. So, that's it for the prep missions. By following this guide, you should easily be able to complete the prep missions in under an hour, and once you've done them a few times, you will be able to do the prep missions quick enough that you can do both the prep missions and heist finale all in under 1 hour. If you have any questions at all, then feel free to leave a comment below and I'll give you an answer as I reply to every single comment. And if you found this guide useful, then I really would appreciate a like. It's really hard for small creators like me to grow, so all of your support is super appreciated. As I mentioned earlier, this is part 1 of 2 videos showing you how to speedrun the heist. The next video will focus on the heist finale, so make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.